Hello and welcome back to Green Avatar. My name is Ivy, and in today's video we are doing the Aries. No, we're doing the Taurus season reading. Oh, I was actually very busy during the Aries season, around the time where I was meant to be doing the Aries season reading. So I never actually got around to doing it, so I apologize for that. But I'm back. I'm here doing the Taurus one. I'm so sorry, guys. But we're here, and I'm doing the Taurus one, so all good. So let's have a quick look at Taurus. So the Taurus season is really going to be really notable for actually going to be the season where we have the if I can think 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 so the Taurus season is going to be a very interesting season. We have things really starting to go retrograde during the Taurus season. So there's definitely going to be, Aries, we were going full force ahead. Coming into Taurus season, we finally get Pluto going retrograde, starting the retrograde season for the year. And so it really is, slowing things down, right? So we can start to reflect on the busy time we did have when everything was, direct and we were going at a mile a minute and we were like, oh my god, I'm just like, I'm getting burnout. Like, oh, everything, like, it's just so, like, the energy is just so direct and it's so like, let's go, go, go. And then finally, we're going to start retrograding and it's going to start slowing things down a bit so we can go at a more measurable pace, um, which is really indicative of Taurus, right? That is what Taurus does. Slow and steady wins the race for Taurus, right? It's not the go 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 go, military might of Aries. It likes to take its time, and so this is going to be a more pleasurable time, I want to say, a more slow, steady, methodical season, right before we get into Gemini, with that whole thing. So let's have a look. So we've got the South Node. Oh wow, that was terrible. We've got the South Node, which says here, I can forget, the comfort zone, right? So it's all about our instincts, the past, the familiar, the comfortable, and it's also like the launch pad, right? It's where we turn away from, right? It's where we find comfort in. It's where we go to be comfortable, but it's also what we need to walk away from, right? It's what we need to expand from, and on our, what we need to expand from as we go towards the North Node. We have Vesta. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. We have Vesta with devotion, potential, concentration, dedication, service to others, inner fire, purpose, sexual healing, and righteousness with the sacred flame. And so Vesta is all about that sacred flame. And all of us, right? We all have certain things that kind of, light our potential, make us, really passionate. And Vesta, is all about that. It's all about where our passions lie. It's all about looking after ourselves and ensuring that our passions are what we, put effort into. This is terribly bright, guys. Let me turn it down a little bit. And then we have Mercury coming out, right? The planet of communication, right? It's all about the mind, it's all about communication, it's all about intellect, reason, language, intelligence, transportation, short trips, and siblings. It is ruled by Gemini and Virgo. I had to think about that for a second. So Mercury, it's very interesting that we do have Mercury here, right? Mercury will be going retrograde during. Oh, that was my fault. What was that? Mercury will be going retrograde during Gemini season, right? It's going to go retrograde in Gemini. So it's really going to be a very interesting month where we're really looking at where we're wanting to go, right? What we're wanting to accomplish, and for some of us, we're really just going to be comfortable in our south node, right? In our comfort zone, and it's really asking us to be like, okay, so it's good to be in our comfort zone at times. It's good to do that, right? Taurus loves to be in its comfort zone. It likes to be comfortable, but it's also important to make sure that we are putting effort towards our soul's purpose, right? That we're making plans, that we're learning things, that we're communicating things. And so I feel as though this is going to be really important during Taurus season for all of us. I don't mind this angle. It's a little... I'm still getting used to it, but I don't know. The Emperor in reverse. If you can see that. Hello. In reverse. The Eight of Wands. And the Justice card. Yeah. The Taurus, I definitely feel as though this Taurus season is really going to have a big emphasis on making sure that we look at what we are ignoring and putting time, effort, and energy into it if we believe that it is worth the time, effort, and energy to kind of work with it, right? Or to create something, that it should be, if that makes sense, I guess. The Five of Swords in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Five of Wands in reverse. Absolutely. This is, it just feels as though for a lot of us, we know what we need to do. We've just kind of been putting it to the side. We've been kind of trying to ignore it. We've been sitting here in our comfort zone. And Spirit's like, it's okay to be in your comfort zone, but remember, right? Remember that this is something that you still need to work on. This is something that you're constantly going to be learning new things. You're constantly, going to want to go towards this great passion that you have, because it is something that serves others, right? This is all about service to others, right? And we need to know that, okay, so you haven't put that much work into this. And you know what? That's okay. But remember that whatever you put in, you get back. And not only that, but remember this is your calling for a lot of you. Like, I feel as though this is going to be like, remember this is your calling. Remember this is what you were born to do. And a lot of you innately know this, right? The Fool's in reverse. You innately know that this is something that you were born to do. So it's time to drop the swords. It's time to drop the wands. It's time to not put time, effort, and energy into this, because it's not serving you anything, right? It's just making you go over and over and over and over and over in your mind that you're not good enough, or no one's ever going to like this, or who's going to want to put, who's going to want to pay you to do that. And it's time to, look at you. It's time for you to look at yourself and go, you are worth the time, you are worth the energy. People are going to be interested in what you have to offer them, right? And the justice card confirms that for a lot of you. And I do feel as though this Taurus season is really going to be about cementing where we or making steps towards our long-term goals, right? The Hierophant. Where do we want to be long-term? Where do we see ourselves in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? Do we want to be sitting here in this Five of Cups, or do we want to, do we want out? And for a lot of us, we're going to be sitting there with the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands, sorry. We're going to be sitting there and going, what option is the best for me? What do I need to walk away from with the Five of Cups? And for a lot of you, this is something that you have tried before and you've failed with the Five of Cups, but Spirit says this time is different. The Three of Cups with the King of Cups. It's time for you to acknowledge how powerful you are. It's time for you to acknowledge what you have to give the world. And it's time to step into your power and to start making serious moves in this direction, guys. And Taurus season is really going to help facilitate that. Remember, Taurus is slow and steady wins the race. And so while, things are not exactly going to be instant quick reward, this is setting you up for years to come, right? This isn't some quick reward thing. This is something that's going to last you for 10, 20, even 30 years. The Six of Swords, the Sun card, yeah, look at this, I love this. And the Page of Swords, yeah. This is setting you up for long term. Know that what you do now affects you later on. The Death card. I do see a lot of you walking away from old patterns, walking away from the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. I see a lot of you walking away from really quick patterns, right? Really old patterns that weren't serving you, and a lot of you are just it's almost going to be instantaneous. I don't feel as though a lot of you are even going to realize these are things that you're cutting out or you're getting rid of. You're just going to find one day that you're not. I don't even think a lot of you are going to realize the patterns you're going to be changing, because it's going to be so unconscious that you're not going to notice. I feel as though others may notice, but you yourself, I don't even think you're going to notice the changes you're making, because they're changes that are for the better with the Six of Cups. And I feel as though a lot of you have people you can rely on. There's the Six of Wands, yes, the Magician in reverse. I feel as though a lot of you are walking away from old manipulative people and patterns and, behaviors even, and you're walking towards something more sustainable. Yeah, there's the Four of Wands. You're walking towards something much more sustainable, something that is going to give you a lot of victory here. The Four of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles. And while for a lot of you this is going to be really stable for a lot of you, right? The Queen of Coins, this is a wonderful opportunity for you guys. And for a lot of you guys, this may be a relationship that comes in. For a lot of you, it's to do with business. But for some of you, this can be about relationships. Some of you may be moving during Taurus season. It just kind of seems as though there's a lot going on in the collective here, and a lot of us are finally kind of getting the understanding of the things we were questioning before and going, why is this happening? Why is that happening? I don't understand. You're finally getting the clarity. You're finally getting the answers. You're finally understanding, oh, this is why this happened. Oh, that's why that happened. Oh, this is what I need to do. Okay. And a lot of you are going to be starting to make moves, right? And, you know, while Pluto goes retrograde, it's knocking things down, right? It's helping to break things down that we need to break down so we can rebuild and change and transform and restructure. And so a lot of us are getting the answers going, oh, okay, right, so let's restructure this. And so a lot of us, you know, there's going to be some changes in our lives during Taurus season. And it's all brought about, you know, because we have that Pluto retrograde. And it's just going to help us to make decisions. It's going to help show us what we've been kind of questioning these last couple of days. And I think the lunations will really help as well. The Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords, yeah. These are the answers you've been asking about. Yes, I love it when Spirit does this. I definitely see you cutting things out. If you're not willing to put time, effort, and energy into it, cut. It just goes, right? Because you're trusting your intuition, the High Priestess in reverse. You're trusting your intuition, guys. You're going, no, I don't trust that, cut. No, that's not good for me, cut. And you're really restructuring not only your relationships, but your lives, right? Your finances, your diet even. Like, it just seems like it's a big restructure for a lot of us during this Taurus season. And it's leading us into a lot of truths, and it's leading us into a lot of good things to come, right? It's, again, like I was saying before, I feel as though this is something that is restructuring us to set us up for the next 10, 20, 30 years. And it's going to be really, really important for a lot of us. Yeah, look, it's leading us into victory. It's helping us to become a stronger person, for us to become someone who is... It's leading us to become more into our power, I want to say. Yeah, there's the Page of Cups. And there is the Chariot. This is leading us into victory. This is leading us into becoming who we are meant to be. It's a very positive, very strong, right, time where we're setting up foundations that is going to last us for years to come. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. So, that's our look at Taurus season. That's very interesting. So, let's have a quick squiz at how this is going to be affecting the signs. Give me a Secarino, guys. Give me a Secarino. I was quite clearly not prepared for this. Can you tell? So give me a few minutes. Give me a second. Give me a second while I Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay, guys. Okay. Right. This makes it easier for me. So let's do Taurus first, because this is the Taurus season reading. So we're going to do Taurus first. So Taurus, let's have a look at you guys during your season. This is your birthday season after all. So happy birthday to my Taurians. First and foremost, I have two very wonderful sisters, and they are both Taurians. So May is my birthday season. It's my birthday season in Taurus in my family. My dad and I are at either end of the spectrum. My dad's in February and I'm in June. So My mother and my sisters are all in May, and my two sisters are Tauruses. So let's have a look at for you guys. Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely. We have change. So change is definitely going to be a foot for you. There we go. There it goes. There's it focuses. Getting windy with change. Yeah, change is going to be a foot for you guys in the month and during your birthday season. Again, I'm not surprised. I mean, we're going to have a lot of aspects to Uranus, who is in your sign. So, I mean, you know, this is not really, you know, surprised here. Okay. We have honesty. We have memories. We have jumping to conclusions. Yeah, absolutely. It's time for, I feel for a lot of you guys, you're going to be finding out things about, you know, how to explain this? You're going to be finding out things about the past, right? Things that you thought happened but actually happened another way. I see you guys getting a new perspective on things. I definitely feel as though for a lot of you, Taurus, this is honestly going to be a month where a lot of truth is going to come out, and there is a need to really not jump to conclusions initially, because there's a need to, especially if you're being told things from one person's perspective, there's a need to not jump to conclusions, because memories can be subjective, right? Memories can be subjective, so there is a need to remember that. Okay. Let's have a look, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, if you're single during Taurus season, we've got the Ace of Swords and the Prince of Autumn. Okay, cool. Don't be surprised if you find, I mean, it is your season, so when the sun is in your sign, you tend to be more vibrant, or you tend to stand out more because the spotlight is on you, literally. So wouldn't be surprised if you have people or suitors who are interested in you coming forward, trying to make offers. The sun is here. A lot of wouldn't be surprised if you're going out a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if you have a few people coming in trying to make you offers. Very, very, very interesting. Again, your choice on whether or not you want to pursue this, but it is out there, guys. It is out there. For those of you that are in relationships, yeah, sun, again. This is going to be a really, it's just going to be a really good month for you guys. A very good season, sorry, for you guys. The Page of Earth and the 7-5, okay. If your significant other is offering you gifts, or there's people around you being unexpectedly nice, don't think something's up initially. I feel a lot of people are going to just want to spoil you, this Taurus season. I really feel as though they just want to offer you things, right, and spoil you, Taurus. So I mean, don't jump to conclusions there. Just don't jump to conclusions there. Just okay. So that's what I have for you guys, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram or Facebook. I'll leave links in the description below. But that's all I have for you guys. I'm going to move on to Gemini. Hello, Gemini. Let's have a look. Let's see what this Taurus season has for you. You guys have lessons. Okay, Guardian Saturn with lessons. Very interesting. This is definitely going to be a season where you're going to learn something. You may end up taking classes, Gemini. You may end up learning something new, right? You may end up having very important life lessons this season. However, that kind of suits you guys. But I definitely see a lot of you like wanting to learn, wanting to go back to school, learn something new. We have leading the way here. We have challenges ahead. We have saving for winter. I definitely feel as though a lot of you guys are really going to want to, you know, you see that there are things that need to be, what's the word I'm looking for, nipped in the bud, I guess, and you're just gonna like nip them in the bud, right? You're gonna take ownership of them. You're gonna go, okay, so this is what I need to learn to combat this. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do something about it. And I really do like that you guys have these here, because I see you really looking at the challenges ahead and going, okay, let's, you know, do something about it. And you really like just doing something about it, right? Putting stuff aside for a rainy day even, right? You could open up a savings account or something and be putting things aside for a rainy day even. So let's have a look at you guys. So my single Geminis, you have the Princess of Autumn, you have the Tower card, you have the Queen of Spring. Yeah, I definitely feel as though, oh yeah, there's that lesson coming in again. Like, I feel for some of you, it's a lesson on trust, it's a lesson on vulnerability, and it's a lesson like on knowing your true power, right? I feel a lot of you will have some sort of lesson in regards to boundary setting. You may have someone who's trying to be a bit clingy, and you're just gonna have to like nip that in the bud and go, no. Yeah, the Nine of Autumn. I feel, you know, you guys know what you want and you're going to go out and get it as well, right? I feel as though nothing's really going to stop you this season. I feel as though you're really going to embrace the what's the word I'm looking for? You're going to embrace the chaos, right? And I see you really like thriving on it as well, right? Queen of Spring. It's like you help to build from the chaos and you thrive on it. Like you I don't know how else to really explain it. Like you just thrive on it. Like you do well in chaos. It's really weird. For my Geminis in relationships, we've got the Ace of Water, we've got the Queen of Air, and we got the Moderation card. Y'all, like, I definitely see you guys really pampering one another. I really see you guys being very decisive this month as well. Be very careful on the sharpness of your words and your tongue, guys. Because I do see there, you know, it's not all as it seems. Don't let yourself get overstressed. I see a lot of balance here, but I also see with this Moderation card a need to have a bit of fun as well in during this Taurus season. Perhaps, you know, going out on a date with your loved one, with your life partner, right? Going out or perhaps even spoiling them. They may even spoil you. Don't get like, don't get into panic mode or don't get snippy with them if they try and do something nice to you. They're only trying to do something nice for you guys, right? They're only trying to like spoil you a little, Gemini, because they feel as though you've been working really hard and they really just want to help reward you for that, or, you know, help you. Yeah, they just want to reward you for that because they see how hard you're working, Gemini. So there is a need to just let them spoil you a little bit. So that's what I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave a link in the description below. But that is all I have for you today. So let's move on to Cancer. Alright, Cancer, let's have a look. Let's see what you guys have got coming for this Taurus season for my lovely Cancerians. What do we got? What do my lovely Cancerians got? Ooh, there we go. Oh dear Lordy in heaven. Unexpected. Uranus is bringing something unexpected to you. Okay, lovely. This Taurus season is really going to be very interesting for my Cancers, right? I definitely feel as though things are really going to go, or something's really going to happen really out of left field for a lot of us. It's definitely going to be an interesting season, this Taurus season. I am a Cancer Sun and Moon. I have 2 Taurus sisters, so this is going to be a very interesting birthday season for me. But okay, let's see what we've got. What is this? We have intensity. We have strategies. Okay. We have long journeys. I'm going to pull another one. Oh, okay. Solitude. Please don't roast me for this, but okay. I feel as though for a lot of us, the unexpectedness is going to definitely be something outside of our comfort zone, but it's definitely going to be something good. I definitely see for some of us, we may be traveling during this Taurus season that we don't expect. We may have someone come to visit us from a distance, so you may have people traveling, you may have someone unexpectedly turn up on your doorway, which is definitely unexpected, since I feel as though they live a distance from you. But I feel as though this person has there's an intensity to this person that there's something about their eyes. There's something about their eyes that you can't forget. It's very strange. Or they can't forget your eyes. I don't know. There's something about eyes here that they're entranced by. Because I keep getting drawn to the eyes and this intensity. I feel as though this person, they have a lot. They've been trying to figure out or formulate some sort of plan on how to best kind of visit you or to see you even. Again, I feel as though they're from a distance, but I feel as though they can't they never see you because you're you're such a hermit. You're so much in solitude. You don't go out very often. That there's never really an opportunity for them to kind of turn up. And I think that they're just going to have enough, and they're just going to turn up at your doorstep. And it's going to be very interesting actually, because it's very unexpected. And you're like, why are you here? Okay. So yes, that's kind of a little bit what I'm getting here. For some of you, yeah, you may be going on a long journey. You may be going on a vacation somewhere. This is something, obviously, it's a long journey, so it requires strategy and planning. I feel as though you may be going for something that is very important, maybe a wedding or an anniversary or a funeral, or even a funeral, because the intensity is there, and that makes me think of funerals sometimes. There's just, and you may, I keep getting you're gonna meet someone this Taurus season. I don't know what that is. Look, my Cancer singles, look at this, King of Autumn. The Fool. What? The 10 of Spring. I'm gonna pull one more. Oh my god, I can't desist. The Queen of Autumn. My Cancers, really? What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are y'all gonna meet someone this Taurus season? Cut it out. I'm a little gobsmacked. What the hell? Okay. my Cancers, like, I definitely see someone coming in. They really want to start something new here. They've had a lot on their mind. The Ten of Spring. They've had a lot on their mind. Like, I keep getting the feeling that this person lives from a distance as well. I definitely feel as though they want to start something. I definitely feel as though they want to come in and they want to make a fresh, brand new offer for you. I definitely feel as though they want to come in and communicate some way to you. And I feel as though it's very unexpected for you guys. Like, it's very unexpected. I feel as though a lot of you have given up hope and you're like, this person's just never going to come in. This person's just never going to, like, commit the way I want. And then here they are, and they're just at your front door, and you're like, really? Like, and Spirit's just saying, yeah, really, like, they're just going to turn up, and you're going to be like, what? So for my Cancers that are in relationships, we have got the Knight of Fire, we have the Knight of Water, we have the Knight of Air. What is this? And we have the Death card. Oh my god, what is this? This is crazy. Like, you just needed the Knight of Pentacles and you had all the Knights. What is this? I definitely feel as though things are really shifting and changing in your relationships. You're really looking at things and you're really wanting to change the dynamic in your relationships. For some of you, you're wanting to go to the next level. For a lot of you, right? It's very interesting that the Knight of Coins is the only Knight here, right? I feel as though you're wanting to kind of shift the dynamic in lots of different ways, right? Emotionally, mentally. I feel as though there's a need to really communicate very clearly this season with your partner. I feel as though there's a need to really want to want to spice things up in the bedroom with this Knight of Fire as well. I'm just going to be honest and blunt here, guys. I'm sorry if you like, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to be honest here. I feel as though some of you really wanted to turn things up a notch in the bedroom. I feel you guys really wanting to feel you really needing to clearly communicate with your partner. And I definitely see you wanting to change dynamics with this Death card in regards to the relationship as well, which is not a bad thing. I feel as though a lot of you are just wanting to deepen that, right? Just wanting to go to the next level. It's like a level up for you guys in partnerships. Whereas, like, my singles are really going to be finding or meeting someone really significant, really unexpectedly during Taurus season. So that's what I've got for my Cancers. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave links in the description below. But that is all I have for now. So let's move on to Leo. Hello, Leo. How are we doing? Let's do your... let's see how your Taurus season is going to go for my Leos. Ooh. For my Leos. I only want one, guys. One, please. One card. Is that? Oh, I've dropped cards. Hang on, guys. I've got cards wanting to go everywhere. Ouch. There we go. What have we got? Yeah, okay. So Leos have unexpected as well. So this is going to be a month where the unexpected happens. Okay, so Taurus season for my Leos, very unexpected things will be happening. Let's see how this is going to differ from Cancer, who also had this. We have being sly. Okay. We have this one, leading the way. And we have listening. Okay. So this Taurus season is really going to be a season about embracing the unexpected, Leo. I definitely feel as though a lot of you are really going to need to be very strategic. I definitely feel a lot of you are really going to need to sit and listen which is which I feel as though is a little unexpected for you guys, and I don't know how others are going to take you sitting and actually listening to what is being said at the time. But I feel as though this is something that you feel as though you really need to like incorporate, because I feel as though you're like, okay, what can I learn from those around me? And they're going to be like, wow, you actually listen to us. And it's like, well, yeah, I'm trying to be a good leader, right? And I feel as though this is really going to be really key to you this month, as you go through this season, right? Let's have a look at my Leo singles for love. We've got the Two of Summer. We've got the Awakening card, the Hanged Man, and we've got the Prince of Autumn. Yeah, cool. So there is definitely someone surrounding you, my singles, who is looking at connection here, with the Two of Summer, with the Two of Cups, and the Prince of the Page of Pentacles. I feel as though a lot of you, this is not exactly your typical type, but there is a need to really be open and to kind of be open with this person, because I feel as though this person will be really unexpected, actually. I think you might be pleasantly surprised. So, you know, don't immediately dismiss them. I think they have qualities that you're not really expecting, Leo. So let's have a look at my singles. The lovers. I mean, my singles, my couples. The lovers. All very nice. Very nice. The Nine of Air. The Consequences card. Okay. When I have two cards of duality, the Justice card and the Lovers, these are both cards of duality, right? The Justice card being Libra, which is the scales of justice, and we have the Lovers, right? The, you know, masculine and feminine here. And so I definitely feel as though this is a month where you really are going to be all up in your head about whether or not you're making the right decision in your relationships. Yeah, there's the Nine of Fire. I feel as though this is going to be a month where a lot of you are really going to look at your really important relationships, especially the one with your life partner in particular, and you're going to be like, where do we need to work on? Can I work on this? And where do we go from here, right? It definitely kind of seems as though there's a lot of tough questions that you're really going to be asking yourself, Leo, in regards to your life partner, right? In regards to your, you know, the person you're in a relationship with. Is this something that you're still willing to give a go at, or is this something that you've had enough of and it's time to move on? And I mean, I can't answer that for you. This is something that you have to look into, but there is a need to not overthink things, right? I feel as though you're catastrophizing things, and you really just need to not be, right? There's a need to like step back and not catastrophize things, because you're expecting the worst, and you're always on edge when you don't need to be. There's the Fool. Okay. Yeah, I feel as though a lot of you feel as though you don't need to catastrophize things. I think things are not as bad as you make them out to be. And I don't want to like downplay that, because I think that's very important that you know, for those of you where you're legitimately concerned about where this relationship is going, it's time to ask the hard questions. Is this something that you can work on, or is it time for something new? So that's what I have for my Leos. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave a link in the description below. But that is all I have for you guys. I'm going to move on now to Virgo. Alright, Virgo, let's have a look at you guys. Let's see what we've got for you guys. For my Virgos, please. Okay. I like this. We have Guardian Mercury with wisdom. So Mercury is really going to be imparting wisdom on you this Taurus season. And I think that's going to be something that you are actually going to benefit from, if I'm being honest. I think this is going to be really good for you guys. Facing adversity. Okay. Leadership. Your personal power. I like this. I like this for you, Virgo. This was really cool. I definitely feel as though this, when you are faced with adversity, and I feel as though there will be some sort of adversity that you face during this Taurus season, you're going to be able to use the wisdom that you have attained already to really lead those you care about through the hard times, to lead them through the adversity and out the other side much better than how they would otherwise have fared. And I feel as though this is you gaining your personal power and going, I know how to get us through this. You need to trust me, and you really just going forward and and facing that adversity with the wisdom that you have collected over the years, and you really getting a really positive outcome out of it too. And feeling better about yourself and knowing that you're capable of crisis if need be. So let's have a look for my Virgo singles. Let's see what we got for this Taurus season. The Emperor. The Ace of Pentacles. Oh, nice. So there definitely is someone around. What do we got? The Seven of Spring. Okay, cool. There definitely is someone around your energy right now, or there will be around your energy during this Taurus season, that's really going to want to make themselves known. They're going to want to offer you something. I don't know if you are personally going to want to accept this offer though. I do like that the Seven of Spring is here though with the gecko, and I like the little blurb that's underneath here. It says, be assertive, believe in yourself, and don't let anyone take away your personal power. Trust that your inner guidance is true and follow it completely. So, if you have people who are trying to boss you around, or who are trying to, assert over authority on you, it's time to assert your personal power and enact boundaries. And I think this is something that you are very capable of. And you will learn that you are very capable of during this Taurus season. And you're able to enact or impart that wisdom and go, I'm not allowing you to, take my personal power away from me. Okay, my Virgo couples. Throwing it around. The Four of Earth, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Air, and I'm pulling one more for you guys, the Ten of Fire. Yeah, okay, cool. There is change afoot for you guys. I feel as though a lot of you are really wanting to change certain behaviors. I feel as though there's definitely going to be some sort of frank conversation in regards to how certain people are acting in the relationship. And by certain people, I mean the person you're obviously talking to, or you may be, having this someone may be having this conversation with you. But the Four of Earth in this deck is all about change. It's all about things transforming. And the Queen of Fire is all about personal power. So I feel as though this, there is this change for Virgos in general in regards to asserting themselves, gaining their personal power, and learning how to use it safely and wisely. The Seven of Air and the Ten of Fire, right? This is like asserting ourselves and going, I'm not doing that because I don't have to. because I don't want to, because this, that, and the other, full stop, in the story, right? And it's just like, it's just you really asserting your personal power this, you know, Taurus season, Virgo. So that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave a link in the description below. But now we will look at Libra. Don't know where my mind went. Alright, Libra, let's have a look at you guys. You guys have... Oh, I like this. We have Guardian Topaz with Friendship. There we go. You can kind of make it out. So, you know, you're going to be meeting new friends this Taurus season. It's going to be all about your friendship groups. You may be meeting new people. You may be, you know, assessing your friendships. But I definitely feel as though, you know, friends are really going to be pivotal to you during this Taurus season. This Taurus season, Libra. And I really feel as though, what about Taurus season for Libra? That's going to be the important thing. So we've got deeper understanding. So I definitely see you gaining a deeper understanding in regards to your relationships. Inspiration, leading the way. I definitely see for a lot of you guys gaining deeper understanding in regards to how you inspire your friends. I feel as though you're someone who really is quite the leader, right? You seem to just, you know, take off and do your own thing, and that really inspires your friends. Again, I'm not surprised. Libra is a cardinal sign, so yeah, I'm not really that surprised, right? I think that there's definitely going to be an aspect of your friendships where you're going to really understand how much you inspire them, or how much, you know, how much others inspire you, and that really makes you respect or be thankful for that friendship, thankful for that relationship, and that it's in your life, right? So let's have a look at my Libra singles. What do we got for my Libra singles? What do we got? Seven of Winter, the Fool card, Unity, the Hierophant. I'm going to put one more. The Ace of Cups. Oh, I love this for you guys. Okay, right. I feel as though my Libras, you know, you guys have gone through quite a bit of heartbreak in the past. And you know what? It's in the past for a lot of you guys. You guys are definitely leaping into some sort of brand new auspicious time in regards to relationships, Libra, where I think you guys are really not wanting to kind of be in really frivolous relationships. I feel as though a lot of you are really, especially with the Hierophant card and the Ace of Cups, I feel as though a lot of you are really wanting to step into something brand new that has a long-termness to it, right? I think you guys are had enough of the frivolousness, the frivolous relationships you've been in, and you're wanting something longer lasting. You're wanting something that is, you know, more stable for you, both emotionally and financially, right? It's time for you guys to it's like no more to the frivolous, it's like no more to the relationships that are kind of dead end, right? They don't really go anywhere. You're wanting something that's more stable. You're wanting something more long term. You want something you're able to see a future in. So let's have a look at my Libras in relationships. You guys have the King of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Two of Air, the Ten of Air, yeah. You guys are really looking at your relationships, and you guys are really like, I don't actually mind this. I see you guys ending some sort of aspect to a relationship, or you're ending some sort of like, it's like a really important decision where you guys are really wanting to change or shake up an aspect of the relationship. You may be like moving, or there's like an aspect here where you're like ready to take it to the next level. You're making a really it's a major life decision, right? It's a major life decision, but it's something that you feel really comfortable doing with your partner because they are someone who you feel as though you can trust and rely on. And and you know, that's the good thing about about partnerships, is that if you have faith and you trust them, then you really can do anything. So that's what I have for my Libras. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave links in the description below. But let's move on to Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio, let's see how this Taurus season is going to go for you guys. Taurus season for Scorpio. Taurus. Oh. Okay. What do we got? Guardian Black with Masculine. Okay, that's very interesting. I've actually never had this card come out, by the way, in my Guardian Oracle. I've never had it come out. So, yeah. Okay. What have we got? Solitude. So, you know, when this masculine card comes out, you're like thinking of men in particular. You know, it's energy, not gender. So when I look at masculine energy, I think of building things. I think of, you know, leadership. I think of the hunter mentality. I think of someone who goes out to war. I think of, oh look, I've got a card I missed. I think of people who go to war to, you know, fight for freedoms. I really, you know, I feel as though Scorpio, you're really taking a break. Small influences, okay. I feel as though Scorpio, you're going through a lot. I'm just going to be honest. I feel as though right now you are going through a lot. I feel as though you're really like having your biggest personal battle right now for a lot of you. You're in solitude, you know, you're resting, you're having to take care of yourself. And there's also, you know, with small influences here, a need to really enjoy or really be thankful for the small things and not worry so much about the bigger picture at this point in time. Yeah, like, it's just like this need to really be gentle with yourself. I feel as though a lot is happening really quickly, and I feel as though you're struggling trying to like understand it or trying to like get your head around it, but I feel as though this is for a reason. I feel as though things in the bigger picture don't make sense, but you need to not worry about the bigger picture. You need to worry about the smaller picture, right? The small things, and be thankful for the small things as well with small influences here. Excuse me. Focus on what you can personally work on, achieve, and not the bigger picture, because the bigger picture was all it's about. Yes, that's what I want to say. So let's have a look for my Scorpio singles. We have the Seven of Spring. We have the Strength card. We have the Two of Spring. We have the Unity card. I feel as though you guys aren't really interested in dating. And if you are, then I'm not picking up on your energy. Because this, to me, looks as though you guys are more focused on yourself. You're more focused on, you know, your self-confidence. You're more focused on your self-love and your self-care. I feel as though you're trying to, like, you're working on yourself a lot with the Strength card. You're trying to gain energy. You're trying to gain strength. You're trying to gain courage. You're trying to figure out where to go from here. You're trying to, prove yourself for a lot of you, especially with the Seven of Spring. This is about proving oneself. And you're just trying to get yourself together, right? With the Unity card, it's really about trusting spirit and trusting that when it's time for a relationship, you'll know. I feel as though you're definitely undergoing a lot of spiritual growth right now, and that's okay. That's totally okay, right? There are points in our life where we're meant to be single, and there's points in our life where we're meant to have, be in deep and enthralling relationships. But right now, it's just a time where you guys, Scorpio, are just spending time on you and working on yourself, and that's okay. So let's have a look at my couples. Right, Scorpio and couples. We've got the Innocent. We've got the Ten of Water. We've got the Knight of the Air. We've got the Four of Water. Okay. You guys are definitely you guys are definitely in honeymoon phase. I definitely feel as though a lot of you are in brand new relationships. And if you're not, you're undergoing a new cycle in your relationship where you've leveled up. And I feel as though very quickly, if you're not careful, you can really go back into a deep doldrum where you're just everything's kind of same old in the relationship. It's, a need to really keep it fresh, to really spice things up, to work on the relationship. Because relationships are never easy, let's be honest. But it's necessary for you guys, and specifically Scorpio, to really, especially you guys in relationships, it's time for you guys to really spice things up and keep things new and not same old, because that really quickly will turn boring for you guys. If that makes sense. So that's what I've got for you guys, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave a link in the description below. But that is all I've got for you guys. So let's move on to Sagittarius. Alright, Sagittarius, let's do you guys. So what do we got for my Saggies? Optimism. Okay, this is cool. I like that you got this. So this is a really good time. You're going to be really optimistic. I like Taurus season for you guys, Sag. This is really nice. You're really going to be really optimistic. You're really going to feel really upbeat. I feel you have a lot of good things coming your way during Taurus season. What do we got? Seen inside. Intuition. Yeah, intimidation. Very nice. I really don't see you guys being intimidated by things because I feel as though you guys see things from a different perspective. I do see you really trusting your intuition, and I really see that this is going to really benefit you during Taurus season. I feel as though things that may intimidate others, you're really just going to look at it and go, okay, well, let's look at it from a different perspective. And I see you really looking at things from a different insider perspective for some of you. Whether or not this is because you already have knowledge of this, or if it's because you have people who are able to kind of who have been able to tell you stories, but you're just able to see things from a different perspective from the other side as well as your side, and this is really allowing you to make appropriate decisions, and this is allowing you to really trust your gut, right, and make the right decisions and not be intimidated. And this is just making you even more optimistic because, well, let's be honest, when you know what's right, you know what's right. So let's have a look for my Sag singles. What do we got coming up in Taurus season for my Sag singles? So, you guys have, real quick, the Princess of Spring, we have the Nine of Summer, we have the Ace of Wands, and one more for you guys that are single, the Six of Autumn. Okay, cool. You guys, my singles are really, I really like this for you guys. You guys are really popping off this season again. Again, you guys are going to be really optimistic. I see you guys going out a lot if, you know, it's safe to do so. I really see you wanting to socialize, right? I definitely see you really being very passionate and outgoing and optimistic, and this was really gonna, you know, this was really showing you as someone who is really desirable. And I do see people looking at you going, damn, Sag looks fine, and they're really gonna want to bring really passionate offers that I feel that you guys will both be able to reciprocate and that are right for you, right? Again, you know, you're trusting your intuition. So when people offer you when people offer you, you know, the opportunity to go on dates, you're trusting your intuition. You're going, this is the person to say yes to, and you're going with your gut. And if your gut says yes, then you know you're getting rewarded for it. You're getting the payoff, and that's really good for you guys. So let's have a look at for my Sag in relationships. The Justice card, the King of Air, the Page of Earth, and the Seven of Air. Don't be surprised if you guys get this card can indicate proposals. But, you know, especially with a King of Air and a Page of Earth. But again, take it with a grain of salt, guys. Take it with a grain of salt. This can also indicate pregnancy for some of you. It could also indicate you guys really thinking about buying a house. Like, it seems as though you guys are really wanting to level up for you, those of you in relationships. I really do like this. Like, there's like you guys taking the next stage in regards to substance. So again, it could be a new house, it could be you guys buying a car, you guys having a joint account, you guys, a joint bank account, I mean, you guys, you know, you could be getting pregnant, or you could be, you know, getting engaged during the month of Taurus. During the Taurus season, sorry. And so this is really, you know, there's just a lot of positivity, there's a lot of, you know, opportunities to celebrate. But the Seven of Air tells me these are things that were meant to happen, but were postponed because of other things. Maybe COVID, maybe not, but anyway, it's just like these are things that are coming back around to be fulfilled for you guys. So I really do like that you guys got this. Nice, my Sages. So this is what I've got for you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to shoot me on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave links in the description below. But that is all I have for you guys. So we're going to move on now to Capricorn. Alright, Capricorn, let's do you guys. 107. Let's do you guys. Alright, my Cappies, let's see what we got. Tell me about Capricorn for Taurus season. Okay, what do we got? Oh, okay, cool. You have Guardian Windy with change. So change is afoot, my Capricorns. Change is afoot. Let's get that in there. Okay, so let's see what this change is all about, shall we? Go real quick. Let's see what this change is about for my Capricorns for Taurus season. Taurus season for my Capricorns. What is this change all about? Intimidation, helping hand, seen inside, weeds and flowers. Okay, this change is all about you're changing how you help, you're changing how you conduct yourself, right? I feel as though a lot of you are really allowing yourself to receive help, right? Because I feel as though you guys struggle to, I feel as though those of you that are watching this, you struggle to ask for help when you need it. I definitely see you guys have some sort of insider knowledge coming in here. There is a need to help. So I feel as though someone's going to ask you for help this Taurus. I feel as though during Taurus season someone's going to ask you for help, but there is a need to know that there is a time and a place for this, and you're going to have to, you know, really trust your intuition here and know whether or not this is one of those situations where you're able to give a helping hand, or whether or not you are what's the word whether or not you are giving a helping hand to someone for something that's legitimate, or for something that's not really going to cause trouble, or whether or not this is it becomes like an intimidation tactic, in which case that is not really helping, right? So there is like some sort of need to change the way you help people as well coming in here. I feel as though there's like insider help that you can, you know, gather in order to kind of enact this change. But again, this is something that you are going to really have to trust your intuition on. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. So let's have a look at love for my my Capricorn singles. We've got the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, oh my god, the Tower, the Moon. Okay, well, that kind of tells me everything. Oh god. My singles, like, I'm sorry, but there's not a lot happening during Taurus season, if I'm being completely blankly honest. I definitely see that you guys are wanting something, but there is a need to let go of past circumstances or past cycles here. I feel as though something really important is ending for you guys in regards to how you conduct your relationships. And so you're really going to have to trust your intuition here. I feel as though if you... okay. I feel for some of you, you may be meeting someone who is really going to shift or change your perspective in regards to relationships in general. I feel as though someone's going to come in that's really going to blow your mind about how you have kind of seen things. And yeah, it's really going to be one of those things that you're going to have to really adapt to or get used to, this change in perspective, which I don't think you're going to be very comfortable with, but I feel as though this is something that is really important for you. I hope that makes sense. So let's move on to my Capricorns that are in relationships. So let's have a look at what are my Capricorns in relationships? What do they need to know for the Taurus season? What do they need to know for Taurus season? Three of Air, Knight of Earth, Two of Fire, Four of Water, Moderation. Y'all, what is this? There has been a bit of broken trust here, and y'all are trying to really mend this. It's almost as though you guys are at a junction point where you guys are looking and really having to decide whether or not this is something that you want to continue with, or whether or not this is something that you need to move on from. Again, some of you may be having a healing moment with this person, but I feel for a lot of you, you know, it's either we have this healing moment or we go our separate ways, because there is no in between, guys. Like, we either have this healing moment and we heal and we move on and we, you know, we don't talk about this again, we don't bring this up again, or we go our separate ways because that's what's best. Because I don't see this really going anywhere. Ouch. That's that's like the only way I'm gonna read this, guys. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, and thank God it doesn't resonate. But if it resonates, then again, it's your decision. This is what I've got for you guys, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave a link in the description below. But I hope you guys have a good season. So let's move on to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, let's have a look at you guys. Let's see what you guys have got coming up. Tell me about Aquarius. Aquarius for this Taurus season. Aquarius for this Taurus season. Wow, this is a longer video than I expected. Aquarius, you guys have masculine. Wow, this come out again. Okay, what is going on? I think Virgo had this. Oh no, it was Libra? No, Scorpio. Scorpio had this. Okay. Let's have a look, Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius for Taurus season. Aquarius for Taurus season. Aquarius for Taurus season. Looking at the past, honesty, hairy situation, one more, wishful thinking. Okay, Aquarius, what is going on here? The masculine card is very interesting. There's also a feminine card, so you know, I needed a masculine and a feminine card with this oracle, with this guardian oracle. Just for point of reference, you know. And I'm actually, you know, this is the first time it's come out, so I've used it a couple of times already, and I've never had it come out in a reading until I come to do the Taurus readings, so it must have been important. So masculine energy, right? This is the energy of building. It's the energy of ruling over things. It's, you know, it creates order. And so looking at, you know, what you have here, looking at the past, honesty, hairy situation, wishful thinking, I'm looking at this and I'm like, what is it in the, like, I feel as though this is going to be an opportunity during Taurus season to really look at the past, to really be honest with yourself in regards to a situation that perhaps didn't go the way you thought it was going to go, and, you know, look back at it and go, well, okay, maybe I did something I shouldn't have, or maybe I didn't exactly help in that situation, or like maybe I, you know, it's just kind of one of those things where it's a learning curve, right? You guys learned something, and it's just you guys like looking back at it and kind of getting that, learning that lesson to heart, right? Taking that lesson to heart and going, okay, well, let's not wishful think again. Let's not, you know, romanticize things again like I did in the past. So let's have a look at my couples. Let's have a look at my couples. Let's have a look at my singles. So let's have a look at my Aquarius singles. We've got the Queen of Cups. We've got the Six of Wands. We've got the Balance card. This is Temperance. And we've got the Two of Autumn. There's a lot of balance here. There's a lot of having to like keep things in balance, Two of Autumn and the Balance card. There's the need to, you know, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And I definitely feel as though my singles, you guys are working too hard and you need to, you know, blow off a bit of steam. I definitely, you know, feel as though you need to spend a bit of time in self-care. Like, you guys really need to blow off steam. I definitely see you guys really doing a lot of self-love and a lot of self-care and having to rebalance your work life, schedule. It's going to be more about you, Aquarius, and not about relationships in general. I feel as though you're having to really love yourself this month, this Taurus season, and probably don't want to hear that my singles, but I feel as though that's really going to be the important thing for you guys to do during Taurus season. And some of you will meet people, some of you will meet and have important relationships, but the message is for you guys to really look after yourselves first. And if by looking after yourselves you're then able to spend that time, effort and energy on others and meet new people and then have relationships. So look after yourself first and then worry about dating, basically. So for my Aquarius couples, we have the Three of Fire, we have the Page of Water, we have the Page of Air, and we have the Ace of Air. I feel as though you guys are really wanting, like for some of you I see travel here, right? I see you guys looking at traveling somewhere, perhaps overseas, if it allows. For some of you, you're looking at traveling within the country. I just see you guys really wanting to go on a new journey, though. Whether this be a spiritual journey, whether this be, an actual journey together. I feel as though some of you actually want to go out. Like, you want to go with your partner and go and rent a hotel room and spend time lounging around together, or spending quality time with each other. And, that's going to be something that I feel as though the two of you are really going to enjoy if you do this, right? It's gonna spark, but I feel as though this is like romance and learning about one another all over again, and it's really like luscious and really good, my Aquarius couples. So if you get the urge to go out for the weekend and go somewhere in a log cabin, or go somewhere and splurge in a hotel room for the weekend and spend time together, do it. It'll be beneficial for you, and it will be beneficial for your partner, and it will be beneficial for the relationship. So that's what I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave a link in the description below. But that is all I have for you guys. So let's do my 7. Let's do a little Pisces. Alright, Pisces, let's do you guys. This has been a really long reading. I've still got Aries to go. So let's have a look, Pisces. What have we got for you guys for the month of Taurus, for the season of Taurus? What does Taurus season give me, my Pisceans? My lovely Pisceans. No. One, please. Thank you. And so this season is, we got the unexpected again. So Uranus is bringing you something unexpected, Pisces. Very interesting. Let's see how this is going to play out for you guys. Ew. What have we got here? What is the unexpected thing my Pisceans will be getting during Taurus season, please? Jumping to conclusions. Taking action. Oh my. Big opportunities. One more. Wealth. Oh my god, this is another big one. What is it with you? What is it with you guys in Cancer? Like, what is going on here? Like, Cancer had all of like this deep, dark, because they had Uranus as well, and this was about relationships. And yet here we got another one, and I feel as though this is like, oh, wow. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna dive right into this. There's so much to unpack here. And it's already like almost an hour and a half. So jumping to conclusions. Do not jump to conclusions. I feel as though a lot of you guys, Pisceans, are really going to jump to conclusions before you actually make a decision. Like, you already decided it's going to be like, this is going to be the outcome. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Because I feel as though these big opportunities that are coming your way, whether this be a love interest, whether this be a job, whether this be, you know, whatever this is, whatever this big opportunity is for you, Pisces, don't jump to conclusions about the outcome before you take action towards it, because you're going to be rather surprised at the wealth that it imparts on you, right? You'll be surprised at the outcome. I feel as though a lot of you are going to be taking these big opportunities, and these opportunities are going to bring you a lot of wealth, right? A lot of abundance. And not only financial wealth, emotional wealth. Like, I feel as though, like, a lot of you are going to feel, like, so emotionally, just, like, I feel as though a lot of you are just going to be emotionally, like, feel so loved, right? Like, it's just so emotionally, like, enveloped with all of this love and all of this, like, caring and tenderness and yeah, there's just a need, do not jump to conclusions, because the unexpected is the expected. Like, I feel as though you guys are gonna go, oh, this person's never gonna love me. Well, take action on that and find out, because you may find out that, oh wait, they do care about you. They do reciprocate, but they too were scared, or they too had things that they wanted to, you know, there's always reasons here for why things don't happen. But I think you're going to be surprised. Like, take action, Pisces, and, you know, by taking action, you will get the information, right? What you need to know. You will get the answers by taking action here. And I feel as though this is going to be really important. Take action in those big opportunities. Feel the fear and do it anyway, and do it, Pisces. You know, don't just sit there and go, oh, yeah, but what if they reject me? Yeah, but what if they say yes? Think about that, right? But what if they say yes? Then what? You're going to be happy. You're going to, you know, be happy, and you're going to, you know, have someone who reciprocates and someone who's willing to work on this with you, versus you never knowing and you're always having that regret. Yeah. So let's have a look at my Pisces singles. We've got the Two of Summer. The Fool. My gosh, you guys are like the Three of Autumn. Yeah. And the, oh, look at this, the Ace of Pentacles. Look at all of this goodness. Look at all of this goodness, my Pisces. I love this for you guys. Yes. You guys are like Cancer. Like, this is amazing. Like, what is it with my Pisces and my Cancers? You guys are meeting people. You guys are having relationships. You guys are like meeting the one. It's like, or like someone very significant. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm surprised. I'm gobsmacked. None of, like, this Taurus season is really going to be very abundant for you guys. You guys are going to be meeting people. You're going to be out there collaborating. I do see, you know, brand new beginnings. I see new opportunities. I see you really taking these opportunities. I see you, you know, going out, meeting people. I see you, you know, taking big risks, and you being rewarded for taking those big risks. I see you really just, you know, wanting to start anew, and you really having that opportunity with someone, and you know, it's just like, there's just so much abundance around you, Pisces. Like, it's So nice. And there is like two of summer. There is someone around you. There is someone in your energy, whether they live close to you or they live from a distance. They're still in your energetic field, right? And I feel as though whoever this person is in your energetic field, they have emotion for you, right? They want to like what you feel is what they feel, and I feel as though maybe a lot of you, I feel as though it's distance. I honestly feel as though it's distance that's stopping this from coming together. But so what? It's only distance. We have technology now, right? We can talk over FaceTime or through, you know, Zoom or, you know, whatever, right? We can call each other like at the push of a button. And so distance is nothing these days, right? And I feel as though even if this person is at a distance, it's still worth taking a chance on. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to move on to my couples. So my Pisces that are in couples, we have the Two of Earth, the Empress, the Page of Swords, the Page of Water, the Three of Air. Yeah, okay. You guys are really like enjoying yourself. I feel as though your relationship is really nurturing. Whoever their feminine is in this relationship, they're definitely feeling in their element. I feel as though there's like some sort of deepening in regards to communication, in regards to feelings. I feel as though like the relationship in its own right is undergoing a new cycle, right? I feel as though there's a new journey starting in regards to this relationship. The old one has finished and a new one is beginning with the Three of Fire. This is my journeying card in this deck. So I definitely feel as though there perhaps is a new journey about to begin in regards to this relationship. It's very nurturing though. It's very like, it's very solid. But there is like there is this precipice moment here where I feel as though the relationship is about to, you know, transform into a new stage. So this is what I've got for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave a link in the description below. But that is all I have for you guys. So we're going to move on to lucky last, which is Aries. So alright, Aries, let's do this. We're an hour and a half in and I'm like, oh my god. So let's have a look. My Aries, what is my Aries? You know, for Taurus season. There we go. We have Guardian Flair with creativity. Oh, very interesting. You're the only one to get a lot of these, like, yeah, okay, cool. I love this for you guys. Yes. A lot of double ups this season. So very cool that you guys have something really out of the box with creativity here. Guardian Flair is a really good card. You guys are really feeling really creative this season. Personal space, saving for winter, meditation, wisdom, and I can get the card out. I really feel as though this season you guys are really going to be like, there's a big emphasis on you guys really indulging in your creativity and your creative passions. You may be, you know, separated from others. You may be, you know, in your workspace alone, like, you know, coming up with brand new creative passions, whether, you know, whatever this is, whether it be art or writing or, you know, cooking or baking or knitting or whatever it is. It seems as though you're like really doing it on your own for a lot of you, Aries. And I feel as though this is you, like, you know, spending a lot of time creating, putting like, what is and like putting like I feel as though you're jotting down a lot of notes as well, because you're so creatively like busy right now. You don't have time to do everything right now. So you got a little journal or a little notebook, and you're writing down. You're making little notes about, you know, things you can save for later when you have time, and things are much slower, and you're able to spend the time indulging in that creative passion, or in that, you know, in that project. So let's have a look at my Aries singles. We have the King of Spring, the Ten of Autumn, the Ten of Spring, one more, the Empress, Princess of Autumn. The Princess of Autumn is the... There we go. The Princess of Autumn is the... Oh, that might be a good... The Princess of Autumn is really good here. It kind of tells me that you are really focused on your material needs right now. I do see you wanting, you know, being very creative right now. I don't really see you really wanting to enter relationships. It's more about you right now, and you taking care of yourself. You know, if you are out there doing, you know, out there dating, I don't really see that. I see you more focused on yourself this month, this Taurus season, Aries. I see you more focused on other things than your dating life. I feel as though, you know, you have a different set of priorities right now, and dating is, you know, pretty low on the list right now. So that's just what I see. So this is for my Aries couples. So we have the Eight of Water, the Warrior, which is the Strength card, the Three of Air, the World, the Four of Fire. Okay, you guys are undergoing a transformation in regards to your relationship. I definitely feel as though you guys are leaving one cycle and entering another. I feel as though you guys have been feeling really let down in your relationship, but it's about to, like, I feel as though it's just because you guys haven't been able to spend a lot of time on one another because you've been so busy. Either one of you is being more busy, so you haven't been able to spend time with your partner, or you've both been busy. But either way, I feel as though there's going to be a bit more of a slowdown. You're able to kind of sit down and smell the roses, and be together, and spend time, effort, and energy on each other, and kind of just like mellow out a bit as we go into Taurus season. So I really do like that this energy is here for you guys. So this is what I've got for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave a link in the description below. But that is all I have for this reading, so hope to see you in the next video.